Hello, my name is Frank Reecher, and I'm the author of this book, Marie of Taycarame. It's the story about a young girl growing up in the deep poverty of a third world country and the person who comes to her rescue. Taycarame is a fictitious name to represent all third world countries. There's an important message in this book, and it has to do with compassion. This book encourages children to have compassion towards other people, even though the people might be different from themselves. What are the benefits to having a compassionate child? How would you like to raise a compassionate child? The reason that you'd want to, one of the reasons is children get along, compassionate children get along better with their siblings and their parents, their teachers, and other children, and they do better in school, and they are, for one thing, they're not likely to be bullies. I'm sure that you realize that people who are bullies are not very compassionate. Compassionate children are more likely to assist in shielding children from being bullied. Compassionate children with their focus on other people are less likely to be depressed. Compassionate children, when they grow up, tend to be do very well at their jobs, and they tend to aid in the welfare of the community. Children who help others have a high degree of self-esteem. And this is really important because, especially going back to the idea of bullying, if a children exhibits a high degree of self-esteem, they are not people that usually are picked on by bullies because they are confident in themselves. So those are some of the benefits of raising a compassionate child. But the next question is how? What course of action do you take to raise a compassionate child? The first and foremost thing that you need to do is love your child and let them know that you love them. That is the number one and most important thing to raising a compassionate child. Another thing is to be a model. If your child sees you helping someone else, they're most likely to copy that behavior and do the same thing. Another thing is to communicate proper behavior to your child. Let them know what is right and what is wrong in no uncertain terms. You don't say nasty things to people. You don't hit people. If you see someone that maybe a fat person walking down the street, and your child says, "Look how fat that person is." Well, you tell your child that that's not a nice thing to say, and we can't have you saying that. What if you were that person and you had someone say that about you? You wouldn't like it either, would you? And of course the child will say, "No, I wouldn't like that either." So this is a way of getting a child to be more, one of the ways of getting the child to be more compassionate. Another thing would be to have your child read the book to you, Marie of Taycarame, and then have her or him think what it would be like to walk in Maria's shoes and have to sleep on the floor or get one meal a day, or have to live in a one-room shack and not have much in the way of medical attention. And once your child can put themselves in Maria's shoes, then they can see how rough it is for Maria to live, and this will be the beginning of empathy. Your child will begin to have compassion for other people's feelings. Another thing that you can do is look for little things for your child to do. For instance, if you want to help them get a can drive going for homeless people. You can do that and then take them to a local food pantry and stock the shelves. And explain to them that some people aren't blessed with enough resources to take care of themselves, and that's where it's good for us to step in and help. Dr. Janice Cohn, in her book Raising Courageous and Compassionate, Raising Compassionate and Courageous Children in a Violent World, she states many studies that will back up the things that I've just been saying. My hope for this book is to create a world where everyone is compassionate and kind to each other, and we can all live in peace. Thanks for listening. There's still some flubs in there.